Hey guys, so we're going to be spending today doing a little bit of review of finding area and perimeter of different kinds of shapes. So the way I want these videos to work is, number one, you need to be taking notes the entire time. Number two, that means that you're following along and writing down everything that I'm telling you to write down. And thirdly, these videos are meant to be interactive for you in the sense that you're able to stop and start them as you want, go back and replay anything that you might have missed. So that's the great advantage here. So go ahead and draw this rectangle. Area and perimeter of a rectangle is super easy. So perimeter, of course, all we do is add the sides. Add each of the sides, and in this case, 7 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3, of course, gives me a perimeter of 20 centimeters. And I'm not going to talk very much about perimeter because regardless of the shape, you just add all the sides. Area of a rectangle is length times width, so 7 times 3 is 21 centimeters squared. Super easy for a rectangle. Let's keep going. All right, triangle. Again, not going to talk about perimeter, and this one doesn't have all the sides labeled, so we're just going to talk about area. And for a triangle, area is 1/2 the base multiplied by the height, where 5 centimeters is the height and 8 centimeters is the base. So you need to sketch this triangle, label it, and then write down the formula. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to substitute in. So 1/2 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 5. And 8 times 5 is 40. And then half of 40 is 20. So the area is 20 centimeters squared. Super, super easy. Should be review. And this is just kind of a lead up for when we do surface area tomorrow. All right, trapezoid. Trapezoid, the area is a little bit more complicated to find. And since we don't have this side length over here, we're not going to do the perimeter. But again, if you did, you would just add up all the sides. In this case, for a trapezoid, the formula is a little bit different. It is area equals 1/2, okay, the height multiplied by the first base, which we'll call that this one. This will be B1, plus B2, which is the second base. All right, and all I'm going to do is substitute in. A equals, and then of course 12 centimeters is the height. So hopefully before I started talking, you paused the video and you sketched this trapezoid and showed also the measurements. So 1/2 of 12 multiplied by the sum of 20 plus 30. And then, of course, now I'm going to follow the order of operations. So A equals 1/2 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 50. Okay? And now, since multiplication is commutative, I'm going to do 12 times 50, which is 600. And then half of 600 is 300. So the area here is 300 centimeters squared. All right, let's do another one with parallelogram. All right, so again, area is equal to 1/2 the height multiplied by B1 plus B2. And again, it doesn't matter. 7 and 4 are both the bases, so it doesn't matter which one you assign to B1 or B2. We'll make this one B1, this one B2. And then, of course, the height here is 2. So area equals 1/2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by the sum of 4 plus 7. All right, go ahead and calculate the area. Okay, so 4 plus 7, of course, is 11. So I have 1/2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 11. 11 times 2 is 22, and then half of that is 11. So the area is equal to 11 centimeters squared. All right, easy, easy. One last one. All right, this is not a trapezoid, not a rectangle. It is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is really easy in terms of area. So before I get into it, go ahead and pause the video, sketch the parallelogram, and make sure that you copy down the measurements as well. So for a parallelogram, the formula is area equals base multiplied by height, where 75 meters is the base, 26 meters is the height. So all I'm going to do is plug that in. Area is equal to 26 multiplied by 75. So the area is equal to 1,950 meters squared. All right, you guys, super easy. You've got some IXL links that are going to follow this, so let's get to it.